Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Praveen and you are watching Techie Praveen. In this video, we are going to see how to use continue and break a statement inside Dart. So let's get started. I'm just taking the example of for loop. You can use the same for while and do while as well. So I'm taking the example of for loop. So this is my basic syntax of for loop, and this is my increment. And if I print I, then it should give me the number from 0 because my initial value is 0 to 10. Perfect. Now, how can I use break and continue? So, as the name suggests, what is the meaning of break? Break means to break something, and continue means to continue something, right? So, let me use first break statement. So, I'm just using the break statement. So, I'm giving one condition, means if I equals to 5, if the value of I becomes 5, then it should break. So what this basically what this break statement is going to do is it will going to break the loop. So see, currently my output is 1 to 4 because my initial value is 4, and I have given the condition that if the I equals to 5, if the value of I becomes 5, it will break the loop. It's basically coming out of the loop. So this is the basic meaning of break, to how to break the loop. So it will check the condition and break the loop. And what if I'm using the continue statement here? If I'm using the continue statement, it means this will skip this condition. See, it will escape the 5 number because the condition is true. So basically it will escape the given condition of if, and it will continue the loop. Perfect. So now the basic meaning of break is to break the loop, and to continue means to continue the loop. If you're using break, then it will break the statement. It will break the loop when the condition is true, and it will stop printing, and it will stop the loop by the given condition. And what is the meaning of continue? Continue means it will escape the given condition of continue. Perfect. Now let's take another example. So I'm just giving two different loops because I have to tell you what is the meaning of labeling of loops. So for I, for variable j, so I'm giving the same condition. I'm just using the nested for loops so that you can easily understand how to use break and continue statement for a nested loops. So now if I'm printing I and j, I'm using interpolation, string interpolation method for printing the value of I and j. See, it will give me the 1 to 10. So let me sort in the answer by using 2 or 3. Let me give the condition to 3. Now you can easily understand the left part is for variable I, and the right part is the variable j values. Perfect. Now how can I use break statement inside this? So let me use one break statement inside this. So I'm just giving one condition, means if I value is 2, I and j value is also 2, then it will break. This is equals to, so basically I want to stop, I just want to break from this line 2 to 2, or you can say I am just going to break 1 1 1. Let me run this. So it will stop this loop by 1 1. So let's run it and see. Currently it will escape the 1 1 1, but doesn't stop the loop. Ideally, the break statement should stop the loop, but in this condition, the break loop shouldn't stop. The reason is break statement or continuous statement will always comes to the nearest loop. So the parent loop is for the parent loop of break is this for, not this for. So how can I give? How can the break should know that which loop should stop or which loop should continue? So for using this, we can give the label for any loop. So labeling means you can give the name to any loop. So let's say this is my outer loop. By using this name, you can use my outer loop. Perfect. Now if I'm using this my outer loop, it should stop by the condition 1 1. See, it should stop the conditions. Perfect. So now this is your outer loop. You can give any name, my loop or ABC or any loop. This is inner loop. So this is also known as labeling of loops. This is also known as labeling of loops. Label, how to label loops. So this is also loop, my inner loop. Why we need labeling of loops? Because the break or continue statement always works to the nearest loops, and the nearest loop is this loop. So if I want to use break or continue statement for other loop as well, we have to use or we have to give label for the loops. Perfect. So I think this is only for this video, and I hope you like the video and you like my teaching style. If you understand each and every concept and if you are able to learn something from my video, please do subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And if you have any feedback, any suggestions, please give it to me in the comment section. I will be more than happy to solve your problems or working on your feedbacks. Thank you. Thanks a lot.